The black, blue, green, red and white dragons represent the evil side of dragonkind. Aggressive, gluttonous and vain, chromatic dragons are dark sages and powerful tyrants feared by all creatures, including each other. Chromatic dragons lust after treasure, and their greed colours their every scheme and plot. They believe that the world's wealth belongs to them by right, and a chromatic dragon seizes that wealth without regard for the humanoids and other creatures that have apparently stolen it. With its piles of coins, gleaming gems and magic items, a dragon's hoard is the stuff of legend. However, chromatic dragons have no interest in commerce, amassing wealth for no other reason than to have it. Chromatic dragons are united by their sense of superiority, believing themselves the most powerful and worthy of all moral creatures. When they interact with other creatures, it is only to further their own interests. They believe in their innate right to rule, and this belief is the cornerstone of every chromatic dragon's personality and worldview. Trying to humble a chromatic dragon is like trying to convince the wind to stop blowing. To these creatures, humanoids are animals, fit to serve as prey or beasts of burden, and wholly unworthy of respect. A dragon's lair serves as the seat of its power and a vault for its treasure. With its innate toughness and tolerance for severe environmental effects, a dragon selects or builds a lair, not for shelter, but for defense, favoring multiple entrances and exits and security for its hoard. Most chromatic dragon lairs are hidden in dangerous and remote locations to prevent all but the most audacious mortals from reaching them. A black dragon might lair in the heart of a vast swamp, while a red dragon might claim the inner center of an active volcano. In addition to the natural defense of their lairs, powerful chromatic dragons are magical guardians, traps, and subservient creatures to protect their treasures. Tiamat, the Dragon Queen, is the chief deity of all evil dragonkind. She dwells on Avernus, the first layer of the 9 hells, as a lesser god. Tiamat has the power to grant spells to her worshippers. Though she is loath to share her power, she epitomizes the avarice of evil dragons, believing that the multiverse and all its treasure will one day be hers and hers alone. Tiamat is a gigantic dragon whose 5 heads reflect the forms of the chromatic dragons that worship her: black, blue, green, red and white. She is a terror on the battlefield, capable of annihilating whole armies with her 5 breath weapons, her formidable spellcasting and her fearsome claws. Tiamat's most hated enemy is Bahamut, the platinum dragon, with whom she shares control of the faith of dragonkind. She also holds a special enmity for Asmodeus, who long ago stripped her of the rule of Avernus, and who continues to curb the Dragon Queen's power.